Hi, this is Miriam from Keto My Way, coming to you from another gorgeous day outside in Boston. Forgive the traffic and maybe people walking by behind me. I just wanted to talk about something today since I'm outside and I don't have my products and I don't have my charts. So let's just talk. So I was talking with a friend the other night that I had started on. I started her on keto. She started on keto, but she got interested because of what I was doing and the success that I've had. And we were talking about how eating keto helps a lot with emotional eating, but it really doesn't solve everything. When you have people who just have been making poor choices and don't have a lot of emotion attached to eating and to food, they make their keto changes, and I find that they say, well, once you're not having the sugar, your cravings are gone, and one fat bomb will do it because you'll feel full and all of that. But I think if you come with a lot of emotional baggage, it's a different story. Keto helps a lot because you're not constantly faced with the food. You're not taking that tiger out 20 times to feed it, and you're not dealing with the sugar, and you're not dealing with the carbs, and you're not dealing with things that do fuel the addiction, but you still have the behaviors. Yesterday I was really stressed and I was aware of it, and that was a very good not turning point, but it was a very good marker for me, because I wanted to eat and I said, I want to eat because I'm really mad at this guy that asked me to do something and I don't want to do it. And I really was able to connect the emotion with the hunger. It was head hunger. It wasn't stomach hunger. So I know I'm making a lot of progress, but it's still there. Well, anyway, the reason I brought this up is because when I was talking with my girlfriend, she had something that worked for her. We were talking and I was telling her about this, and she said, oh no, she said she's done. She does not have that emotional connection. And I said, well, how did you do it? Because she's very much like I am. And she had a wonderful idea, and I think I'm going to sit down and do it. She wrote a breakup letter to food. It was, I loved you when I was anxious, and I turned to you and you helped me with this, and and I loved you so much. And when I was tired and I turned to you, and you took me in your arms, and and I rested my head against you, and when I was upset or I was anxious and I was excited and I was happy and I was the whole gamut of emotions. And she wrote down what food did to her in all those states, and she said that, but now it's time to break up. I'm not going to come to you anymore. I'm not going to run to you anymore, because I turned to you for help and instead you abused me. And I turned to you for love, but you didn't love me back. And it was just so poignant. And she said she'd send me the letter, and I'll ask her if I can actually read it, because I'm giving you the gist of what she told me. It just sounded wonderful, and she said it was a breakup letter. And now, like the other day yesterday when I had that head hunger, if I had written the letter, it would have been, I used you when I was mad. When I was mad at this person, and you were going to help me take it out on him, and this, but you don't do that anymore. And I just thought that was a really, really wonderful thing to do, and I was going to suggest that. And I just want to segue into another thing where people talk about using food as fuel. I actually find that kind of sad. As much as I want to disconnect from a lot of my emotional eating and my head hunger eating, I think that you can still keep food as more than fuel if you can disconnect from that head hunger thing. And what I mean is, there's Thanksgiving, and there's birthdays, and there's weddings, and there's all sorts of celebrations, and lunch out with friends that you haven't seen for a long time, and a special anniversary dinner that your spouse prepared. And I know that food culturally is attached to a lot of things. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, that, companion comes from the word breaking bread. And I don't want to be without that. I don't want my food to come in a pill and it's fuel. And yes, I took my pill this morning. So I'm not looking to detach from the joyous occasions associated with food, but what I'm looking to do is detach from the head hunger association with food. What I mean by that is, let's say it's a birthday party and there's cake and there's ice cream. I don't want to go hungry. I don't want to say, oh, well, it's a birthday and I need to eat cake, and that's head hunger. And I can be part of that celebration without the food. So I think that you can separate out the head hunger situations from the companion situations. And I don't think that you have to get rid of companion situations. I think food can be joyous and nourishing, and it can show love, and it can show a lot of things that we try to deny. But at 10 o'clock at night, when I'm still upset with something that happens with, a boss that I work for, chocolate isn't going to make that happen. It's not going to give me the courage to say, next time I'm not going to do this. And it's not going to give me the strength to walk out from a situation. And it is not going to wrap its arms around me and hug me and say, there, Miriam, everything is okay. Tomorrow will be better. So I am looking to disconnect from head hunger. But heavens to Betsy, when I go down to my daughter's on a Sunday and we roast a chicken and make salad and grill vegetables and what? I just want fuel? No, I don't. I want all that delicious food, and I want people sitting around the table, and I want to enjoy my family. Yes, I want to keep a gauge. If I've had enough, I've had enough. I don't want to keep eating. I don't want dessert because it's not keto, and why should I do that to myself? So I talked the other day about tracking, but being aware of what I want to eat and calling it checks and balances. And I think you can have a checks and balance situation with this, where yes, you can still partake of the joy and the celebration and the companionship and the love and everything else that comes out with food, but use checks and balances. Are you full? Are you hungry? Is it keto? Does it bring you way over your macros? Things like that. I don't think that there's anything wrong in looking past food as only fuel. I just don't see it. I don't see where it's wrong. But you want to make sure you don't overdo it. So anyway, listen, on this beautiful day, when we get done, I have a lovely salad that my husband put together for me last night. And it is, I think I'll taste the love probably more than I'll taste the vegetables. But I'll be sure to put on my olive oil and my vinegar and eat slowly. And I think I have an egg to make some egg salads. He also made that, so I'll taste the love. Anyway, so I hope this gave you something to think about. Maybe write that breakup letter with food. Maybe do a checks and balances the next time you're with a food celebration. Don't say, oh, I can't enjoy this, and food is supposed to be just fuel, and oh, my mother shows love with this, but I wish she would stop showing me love with this. And enjoy yourself. Keep it keto, but enjoy it, and enjoy yourself, and enjoy the food, enjoy the celebration, and in my case, enjoy this sunny day. So anyway, come visit me on my Facebook page at Keto My Way. I also have the URL link for Keto Revolution. We haven't quite coordinated that with coordinating videos, but it'll come about, and I'll let you know when it's when we're checking. But I noticed that a lot of my Facebook members did ask for membership at that site, so I know you're already in both places. Anyway, I wish you would post on Facebook. I love that you send me comments, but I'd like to hear your story as it relates to my various videos, and I'd like to see your recipes, and I'd like to see stuff for you. I made it a group page on purpose, and I really want it to be a group. So anyway, enjoy your day. I'm going to go eat my I'm going to go eat my salad. Talk to you later. Keto my way. Have a wonderful day.